Good morning, everyone. Good morning, good evening, good night, whatever time this live is coming to you. So, my other live part, episode 3 of the Unpopular Opinion, was it was taken down because I had to make sure that I didn't have any copyright material up. But I was thankful that I was able to edit out the Ice Spice Nicki Minaj portion of it. So that's no longer going to be a part of the last live. And, you know, last night when I did this live, I had no idea that there was actually a court date with shout out to Meek Mob D. And, I didn't know that there was a court date about the situation when I referenced, I didn't completely reference it all the way and get into it about, the pull up, what happened between Mink Mob D and Cooling with the crew. And, that was just an example I put up, to give the example of, what happened. It was similar to what happened with Liv's Life and the reactor Yanni Bonnie B, and also with Creamin' in the Crew. That was just, some examples that I was giving. But apparently yesterday this is the consequence of what happened with Meek Mob D and Coolin' with the Crew. She pressed charges, and there is a consequence, and there was a court proceedings that happened yesterday on Zoom. And I just, sometimes things happen like, I'm not going to say there is no accidents that happen in God's world. So I just feel like when Coolin pulled up to the chat or to my live, I don't know if was she wanted to say something, or if she relapsed because of this situation. I was curious to know. I'm curious to know if because I haven't heard if she did say that she messed up, and there's a part of the live that was actually cut out because I had to edit the live. So there was a couple of things that Coolant with the Crew said that seemed like she had some type of regrets towards what she did. And I know a lot of people, they have their thoughts saying, Mink shouldn't have did this, Mink shouldn't have did that. However, you have to ask yourself, how would you feel if someone pulled up to your home and you did not, and they seemed like they wanted to fight you? And I know a lot of people have, they have their opinions about, saying that she was invited. And I know that Mink says she did not invite her over. And I don't even, honestly, I don't even know why she went over there. But she did say that she messed up. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to give this little context so you guys can understand. Hold on one second. Let me mute myself. Thank you. I thought I muted. Oh gosh. So yeah, I'm home. I'm homesick, y'all. Not too sick, but yeah. I got a little time on my hands right now. I don't have to go back to work for a couple of days. But anyways, that's neither here nor there. I thought I muted it, but it's okay. Thank you for the breakfast, guys. You guys are awesome. Thank you. So I'm going to just show you guys a little bit of what happened. You will not see it completely visually. You will see Meek Bob D, a little bit in this, but then you're just going to hear mainly the audio. So let us know. Let me know what you think in the comments down below. Some people are like, oh, it's, she's did this, she's a snitch, she did that. It's like, my personal opinion about it is Coolin shouldn't have pulled up to her house. She apparently drove, I don't know how many hours away. Maybe it was over an hour. And I don't know what the motivation was. Some allege that she was encouraged by others to just go over there and do what she did. I don't understand what motivated her to do that. Cooling, you're not blocked. If you wanted to come up or put in the chat why you did that. I don't know if anyone's interviewed you about it. I know that Yellinated Jim interviewed you, but I don't remember hearing if you really addressed that situation. But if you're still around, if you wanted to come up and say how you feel about what happened and what occurred and why you did that and what motivated you to do that. I know you did mention that you have relapsed, and I'm interested to know on what, and if you're trying to seek any help in whatever you've relapsed on. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to share what happened, and then if we could have a discussion about it. But this is, and even this goes back to the pull up of young whatever Yanni Bonnie B from the mommy sector. It could be considered stalking what she did, but I know a lot of people have other opinions. But if Olivia wanted to, she could definitely get a restraining order against her. So here we go.
Is it trespassing still? Bitch, shut the fuck up. She's talking about come on up. Get the fuck out of here.
So at this point, Coolin is outside of the property, but she's asking Mink to come on over. She showed up from, I believe, an hour away from where she lives. So let's get into it. Hold on. Technical difficulties.
I'm right here. I'm right here. I'm right here. I ain't going nowhere. Oh no, I'm standing right here, cooling. I'm right here. I'm right here, cooling. I'ma sit right here. Matter of fact, I'm so safe. I'ma sit right here. I'ma sit right here. I'ma sit down. I'ma chill. You're not gonna do nothing. You're not gonna do nothing.
So at this point, Mink Mob D is sitting down. She's and Coolant's inviting her to come over. So like my question is, Coolant, why did you go over there and what was the purpose? Did you want to go over there to hang out with her? Did you want to go over there to collaborate? But we're gonna see what happened. And I want to know what motivated you to move forward in this way.
The fuck you biting me for?
So here we heard Mink say, "Why are you biting me for?" So apparently she got bit, and we know because a lot of us was there. She did bite her, and she defended herself, and there was a dread taken out of her head.
Look at her, bad bite. She know.
So at this point of the video, I don't know if this is like chopped up to where this was before she walked over to her or what, but I know that she walked over to her and while she was sitting down, and she physically attacked her.
How to stay around them trees though. This bitch here, you want to play?
Okay, so now I see this is the different version. This is Coolin's view on what happened. We just saw Mink's view, and she came up to her, and she's what and so this is Coolin's view. It's pretty blurry of what she saw because they both were recording on their end, and so this is the other view of it. And so I think what we're going to see is nothing, obviously, because the phone's going to get knocked down and we're just going to hear some audio.
I'm so safe. I'm gonna sit right here.
Of course you're gonna sit right there. That's the property, bitch.
Down. I'm gonna chill. You're not gonna do nothing. You're not gonna do nothing.
Okay, so this is where you see Mink is sitting there on the property, and it looks as though Coolin is charging and running towards Mink Mob D. And this is where the connection happened, the physical altercation started. Mink was sitting down and she ran over, and while she was sitting down, and physically put hands on her.
Man, oh man.
Okay, so that's a little context of what happened, and there's consequences that happen. So there is a court date that happened on Zoom, and there is apparently a warrant, going to be an active warrant if Mink follows through with signing papers to for cooling with the crew. And so my question is this: was it worth it? Was it worth the entertainment purposes only? And coolant, if you are going to get arrested, if it happens, are you going to fight this case? Is there anything that you have to say about what happened? Are you on the run? And yeah, this is the consequence of pulling up and going to someone's home. Even if someone invited you, I don't see any evidence of that. It's alleged that, well, not alleged, it's proven that she was doxxed, and there was no invitation. I have not seen a I know people probably think I'm being biased, but I'm just saying I have not seen any invite from Mink to Coolant to come over there. She looked genuinely surprised that that she popped up like that. So let me know what you guys think down in the comments below. Don't forget to hit that notification bell, like, and subscribe. I'm not going to actually leave right now because I want to talk a little bit about recovery and the character defects. When you're drinking and when you're active in your addiction, it makes you do things that you would not do if you were sober. And I hope and pray that Cooling does not continue to drink and or use whatever substances that she's using to you know for her to be in this situation. And it's unfortunate that it happened because at one point Mink, Mob D, and Coolant, they were cool with each other. And it's unfortunate that this happened. So I want you to know that this is the consequences of what can happen when you pull up. You can get some jail time, and that's that. God bless you, and I'll see you guys in the next video.